You actually use a kind of superpower every single day, and you probably don't even realize it. It's what helps you solve problems when there's no instruction manual, and honestly, it's a huge predictor of success in pretty much anything you do. It's called inductive reasoning, and today we're going to break down exactly what it is and why it's so incredibly important. Think about it. Have you ever started a new project with a really vague brief? Or, tried to figure out a new piece of software with zero tutorial? What about that feeling of trying to fix something when you've totally lost the manual? That sense of just navigating the unknown, that's exactly what we're talking about. Well, in those moments when there's no clear rule book, your brain does something pretty amazing. It switches into this special mode and it starts looking for clues, making connections, and basically figuring out the rules of the game as you go. That's your inductive reasoning kicking into high gear. So what exactly is this powerful skill anyway? Let's get into the specifics of how it works and what it really means to be good at it. Okay, the absolute key thing to get about inductive reasoning is that it has nothing to do with what you already know. Seriously, this isn't about memorization or your past experience. It's a pure measure of your logical thinking, how well you can make sense of something completely new and abstract. All right, let's actually put your inductive reasoning to the test with a quick little puzzle. Here's the first step. A solid square becomes an outlined square. Simple enough, right? Let's see what happens next. And here's the second step. A solid circle becomes an outlined circle. Okay, I bet you're already starting to see the pattern here. Your brain is connecting these two examples to form a general rule. Let's see if you're right. So, here's the big question. What comes next? If a solid triangle is the next shape in the sequence, what does the rule you've just figured out tell you is going to follow? Take a second. If you're thinking of an outline triangle, then boom, you've just successfully used your inductive reasoning. You spotted the pattern, the shape becomes an outline, and you applied it perfectly. See, this simple puzzle shows us exactly what this skill is all about. It's not just about getting the answer right, it's about how fast your brain connects those dots, how well you'd adjust if the rule suddenly changed, and how confident you are making a decision when nobody's giving you a guide. Okay, puzzles are fun, but this skill is unbelievably valuable in the real world, especially in your career. Let's talk about why inductive reasoning is a true game changer in a professional setting. This is the absolute best way to think about it. The modern workplace can feel like just a sea of disconnected information, right? You've got endless data points, scattered customer feedback, constant project updates. Your ability to see that bigger picture depends entirely on how well you can connect those dots into a meaningful pattern. And that ability leads to some very real, very powerful advantages. You become the person who spots a trend in the sales data before anyone else. You're the one who figures out the real reason a customer issue keeps popping up. Or you're the person who can learn a whole new system without needing hours of training. You're not just reacting, you're anticipating. And for anyone in a leadership role, this is absolutely critical. Leaders are constantly forced to make big strategic calls with incomplete data. Strong inductive reasoning lets them see those hidden patterns in team performance or market shifts and make informed judgments that can literally make or break a company. So, how good is your inductive reasoning? Let's imagine for a second you took an assessment to measure this skill. What would your score actually tell you? We're going to walk through 4 common score ranges and break down what they say about your unique thinking style. All right, let's start at the foundational level, with scores between 0 and 25%. A score in this range means you're what we call a foundation builder. Now, while spotting abstract patterns might be a challenge right now, the really great news is that you have a super clear starting point. Improvement is often really rapid here because you can focus on the fundamentals, paying closer attention to small details, and learning how to break big problems into simpler, more manageable steps. Okay, moving up the scale now, let's look at the 25 to 50% range. This profile is the logical thinker. You're great with straightforward, direct patterns, but things can get a little tricky when multiple rules are all happening at once. So your next step is to level up your skills by practicing with problems that have 2 or 3 things changing at the same time. This is going to build your speed and confidence, turning you into a pattern-spotting powerhouse. Now we're getting into the upper half of the scores, right between 50 and 75%. We call this profile the consistent analyst. You have a solid, really reliable ability to see patterns, and you approach problems in a very structured way. To take your skills to the absolute next level, the focus is all on performance under pressure, sharpening your speed and maintaining pinpoint accuracy when the clock is ticking and the problems get even more complex. And finally, we reach the top tier, scores in that 75 to 100% range. This is the Adaptable Strategist. A score here, wow, it indicates a truly advanced skill set. You spot complex patterns with lightning speed, you handle ambiguity with total confidence, and you have this remarkable mental flexibility. This is a massive asset in any role that requires troubleshooting, data interpretation, or strategic planning. You're the kind of person who can see the future before it happens. And ultimately, that's what this is really all about. Assessing inductive reasoning isn't just about solving some abstract puzzles. It's about getting a glimpse into how effectively a person can navigate the complexities and uncertainties of the real world. It's a window into their potential to think, to adapt, and to solve problems when it really counts. So, as you go about your day tomorrow, I want you to think about this. In your emails, in the data you look at, in your conversations, what hidden patterns are just waiting there to be seen? What dots are you now equipped to connect? The world is absolutely full of puzzles, and now you have a much better understanding of one of the most powerful tools you have to solve them.